As we will write it back in the day in school. And of course, it is another beautiful time to be here. It is Melody Sunrise and Melody 100.7 FM. Thank you very much for waking up with us. Of course, about to serve you breakfast now, hot, fresh, and spicy. Irrespective of what you're having for breakfast this morning, we're about to serve you breakfast in our own style, our own way, and of course, the way you like it. This breakfast is the one that brings you motivation, inspiration, entertainment, information, and of course, it will bring you everything. Everything and everything. This morning, we inspire you again, bring you some lovely vibes, positive vibes that is. Do not let negativity surround you. Whoever brings negative vibes, run away from that person. Avoid such person because it's all about negativity. When that person comes around you, nothing good comes. So when you see that person coming, avoid that person. Go for positive energy always, positive vibes always. This is what I told you from the beginning of the year, and I'll continue to tell you because positivity is what you need around you this beautiful day and always. So good morning and welcome. Melody Sunrise on Melody 100.7 FM. My name is Richie. The finance is right here this morning. We'll bring you a weather report very shortly. Yeah, weather outlook for major cities in Nigeria. Newspaper headlines in a bit. Sports comes through at 8:30. 9 o'clock we'll get into the assembly. What are we looking at in the assembly this morning? You get to know very shortly. And of course, the other side of it, we'll celebrate those celebrating one thing or the other, especially those celebrating their birthdays today. 020226. That is the date for this beautiful day. On behalf of the team, I say welcome. Welcome and welcome. It feels so good to be alive again. Every morning I've told you, and I will always tell you, when you wake up in the morning like this, one thing you should tell yourself, give yourself a good morning wish before you are even giving it to anyone. Tell yourself good morning, talk to God in the morning, and of course what you wish to achieve today and every morning, because every morning is a fresh start, and waking up is a beautiful one. That's what it is. So, that's one thing you should learn to do every time. When I woke up this morning, I told myself, look, no negative vibes at all. If you want to bring negative vibes, far, far away. Because as I have learned, each time I wake up, I want to make someone happy. That is my desire, to make someone happy every day. Now, if you want to make me feel sad or you want to bring negative vibes, I will never allow you to do that to me. That's why I say every time, make it a point of duty to make someone happy. Good morning and welcome. My name is Pretty, and here is Wake Up in the Morning.
Oh. Why did it have to end this way? Baby, all you had to say is that you were sick and tired of the man I became to be. But you planned a great escape right and early before our way. We both knew we had to break. You could have chose a better way. Woke up in the morning, when I woke up this morning, all I seen was an imprint of yours. All I seen was an imprint of yours. Weeping willow, why'd I treat you so bad? Treat you so bad. I should have known one day you would be. Known one day that I'd be. Should have known one day I would be. Known one day it was cold the way you left. Still the pain is in my chest. Because in my heart I felt you should have came and talked to me. If you put away your pride and look deep into my eyes, it would have been to your surprise that I got up to apologize. But you were gone. You were not there when I woke up this morning. All I seen was an imprint of yours. All I seen was an imprint of yours. Weeping willow, why'd I treat you so bad? Treat you so bad. I should have known one day that you would be. I should have known one day you would be. Known one day I'd be. Should have known one day I would be. One day when I woke up this morning. that you made me happy. That you made me happy. This thing that's come between us, girl. Come in between us, girl. Now it seems it's gone away. You should have known, baby. We would be going. Woke up in the morning, you were not there. When I woke up this morning, all I seen was an imprint of yours. All I seen was an imprint of your willow. Why did I treat you so? Why did I treat you so bad? I should have known, baby, that I'd be. You should have known. We should have known, baby. Woke up in the morning.
You woke up in the morning. Yes, all I see is the imprint of yours. Of course, that beautiful one right there coming through from Carl Thomas. And of course,
Woke up in
you know, waking up is something that you should cherish so much, because not everyone has got an opportunity. You know, every morning is a fresh start. And one thing is, when you arise in the morning, you need to think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, and to laugh. That's one thing you should know. Because the breeze at dawn has secrets to tell you. So you make sure you don't go back to sleep. Wake up, get it going, because each morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most. So get it going and get it popping and make it happen. Good morning and once again, let's quickly look through weather predictions for major cities in Nigeria. We begin from home here in Ibadan, where the weatherman says it's going to be partly sunny today. Yes, I woke up and I'm seeing the weather looking somehow. So it's going to be partly sunny with an excessive heat around 12, 2, 3 p.m. And of course, the temperature today will not go beyond 35 degrees and it will not go below 25 degrees Celsius for the city of IB. Still basking in the euphoria of Oyo at 50. Precipitation is 0%, with the wind moving at 6 kilometers per hour. And of course, the humidity is 99%. And for the city of Lagos, the city of aquatic excellence, is a mostly sunny weather situation. Right about now, the temperature is about 27 degrees. It's going to be much more higher than that, but it will not go beyond 32 degrees Celsius, and it will not go below 26 degrees Celsius. So it's going to be fluctuating between 26 and 32 degrees Celsius, with a precipitation of 26%, wind moving at 5 kilometers per hour, and the humidity at 95% for the city of Lagos. I leave the city of Lagos quickly to the city of Abuja, the nation's capital, the home of soup, as some people will call it. It's so sunny right now in Abuja. It's going to be like that for most part of the day. Sunny weather situation is what Abuja is going to be experiencing today, with a temperature between 25 and 36 degrees Celsius. From Abuja, move you to the city of Owerri, the eastern heartland, the city of Ungwari. Mostly cloudy situation is what they are going to be experiencing there today, with the temperature ranging between 24 and 33 degrees Celsius. While the city of Port Harcourt, the Garden City, is a mostly cloudy weather situation there today. Temperature between 26 and 33 degrees Celsius. From there, I move you to the city of Jos, where it is always very cold. But today is going to be mostly sunny for them there, with a temperature between 21 and 32 degrees Celsius. I ride it up in the city of Kano, where the temperature is going to be ranging between 21 and 35 degrees Celsius, with a mostly sunny weather situation there. Wherever you find yourself, within and outside Nigeria, we wish you the very best from here, but you try as much as possible to be a good Nigerian. We wish you the very best of this beautiful day. Up next, newspaper headline segment.
I should have known, baby, I'd be. You should have known. We should have known, baby. Woke up in the morning, you were not there. Every time that I look, all I see was there, and I see you. You're my pillow. Why'd I treat you so bad?
Thank you for being with us. Of course, it is the newspaper headline segment of the show that we are in right now. This beautiful first Monday, second day of the month of February, the year 2026. This morning, as always, I have the Punch newspaper. The Vanguard is here. Daily Trust is here. Daily Post is here. As well as Guardian newspaper. Let's begin from the Punch newspaper this morning, and let's check out the headlines there. Well, the banner headline on today's Punch newspaper. The banner headline on today's Punch newspaper says, Travels presidency spends 34 billion naira on Forex in 2 years. See how much they have spent, because they are traveling up and down. What a country. So that's the story. That's the banner headline on the Punch newspaper for this morning. Travels presidency spent 34 billion naira on Forex in 2 years. Health workers strike grounds hospitals. Here we go again. Another strike by health workers. Fed coup. I was marked for arrest. Assassination. Defense minister. Okay, let's take you into it right now. Of course, below the main plate for the Punch, let's prioritize your health well-being. Anambra First Lady urges residents. Stocks, oil, precious metal plunge on a volatile start. And you have this one. Widow exposes fresh probe over politician husband's death. Niger attack. Gunmen kill one. Set church ablaze. Set church police station ablaze. Police probe 21 over illegal mining in Zamfara. Ebonyi governor orders school closures. 20-hour curfew after deadly attack. Ebonyi in the southeast, it tells you the thing is moving every day. Southwest is not even safe as well. God have mercy. 13 suspected kidnappers are arrested as police free 3 abducted victims. Okay, all right. In business, we have Shell starts key maintenance activity on Bonga vessel. Petrol price surge sparks calls for crude subsidy. Okay, and of course, that's where we're going this morning. I mean, petrol price has started going up again, and Nigerians have been like, wow, what's going on? They thought they were having a respite. They thought they were having a kind of relief before, but right now, last week, it went up by 100 naira. Before now, it will be going down by 20 naira, 30 naira, 40 naira. The highest it went down was 45 naira. But when it went up, 100 naira. I mean, so it could even go much more higher than that, because what is happening right now in the crude oil market internationally. So we'll be looking through this morning. What's the way out for Nigeria? Nigerians thought Dangote refinery coming will ease their pain, but now it's like it's all just scratching the surface. We're coming to that. That'll be at 9 o'clock. I'm just prepping your mind so you know what we are getting into at 9 o'clock. All right, more political stories. Tax laws alteration. Call Agbese to order. Ndume charges reps leadership. And you have Makinde assures of continued good governance after tenure. 2027 PDP will safeguard Nigeria's democracy, chieftain. And Kano Commissioner dumps NNPP, joins APC. Ndume's tax law falsification claims share mischief, reps deputy spokesman. Okay, so it's becoming a war between the deputy spokesman of the House of Reps now and Ali Ndume. Okay, all right. For what happened last night in the Grammy Awards, it says Tyler beat Burna Boy, Davido, R Star to win Best African Music Performance. I'm coming to that in a bit. At the other side of the People's Assembly, I'll let you know who won what at the Grammys last night. Okay, a bit of sport now before I dump. I'm not a politician, I don't dump. Before I leave the Punch newspaper, and you have Abia government appoint new sporting director for Enyimba FC. So meaning all of these stories we've said before concerning Enyimba coming to action. We'll talk about that in a jiffy at the other side of sport. All right, let's move away from that and let's quickly take you through The next paper before me, which is the Vanguard newspaper. The banner headline on today's Vanguard newspaper says, business buckle under debt as defaults push bad loans to 21.2 trillion naira. Who are the people owing all these loans? You check out the loan, when the poor man goes to the bank to get loans, they will not give them. But all these big men, they are the ones getting all the loans and they are the ones not paying. That's why we have 21.2 trillion bad loans. A poor man will borrow loan from all of these companies. Before you know, it's even worse for all these ones they call loan sharks, online loan. They will put your obituary even when you are still alive. You are dead because you didn't, because you are owing them payment of loan. They will say you are dead. What a country! But the big men will borrow loan, eat the loan, eat the interest. What a country! Okay, 2027 polls. Fear of postponement looms over delayed electoral law is another story on today's Vanguard newspaper. Soludo Nisha traders face off. Showdown looms in Anambra today. We'll be looking through what is happening in Anambra today. Insecurity. Northern leaders pledge support for peace in South. South. Insecurity. Northern leaders pledge support for peace in the Southeast South. Is another story on the Punch newspaper. Still on the Punch newspaper, you have this one there. FG targets 25% manufacturing GDP share in 5 years. 2027 polls, fear of postponement looms over delayed electoral law. And dollar to naira exchange rate today, you want to know how much? Go check it out on the Vanguard newspaper. Businesses, this one, MAN, talking of Manufacturer Association of Nigeria, laws media collaboration on manufacturing advocacy. FG says set to sanitize the cosmetics industry. And you also have these other stories here in politics from the Vanguard. Kano, this is total betrayal. Who is saying that? Okay, check that out. It's a piece on the Vanguard for this morning. As governor, Kwankwaso also defected to APC. Waya is the one saying, for those who are saying the governor, Abba Yusuf, betrayed the people. So this man is also saying, the governor before Kwankwaso also defected. Okay, and this one, Yusuf, I still feel like it was all a dream. Kwankwaso speaks on defection of son-in-law to APC. Okay, NNPP, just like defected Rimi was defeated in the 1980s, so will Governor Yusuf fail in 2027. Who is saying that? Okay, Senate stalling electoral bill to undermine 2027 polls, ADC alleges. More stories from the Vanguard. You have this one, Serap. Okay. All right. The story says Serap sues NNPCL over alleged missing 22.3 billion naira other oil funds, and IPOB's lawyer to Southeast residents. February 2, sit at home order is fraudulent. Okay, individuals must file tax returns by March 31. Employers January 31. Oyedele is the one talking there. And economy, teachers now this story. Teachers now augment poor salaries with petty trading in classes. They now sell puff, sell snacks to students, sell popcorn and all of that to their pupils in class. 5 killed, another abducted as suspected headers attack Benue communities. Soludo, is it not curious? Market open in other southeast states on Mondays except Anambra. Okay, Anambra government traders agree on phased remodeling of Onitsha market. US government shuts down again. These are the major headlines on the Vanguard newspaper for this morning. Okay, but let me leave the Vanguard newspaper now and pick the Daily Post newspaper for this morning. All right, for headline, the banner headline on the Daily Post this morning says Kano Emirship crisis. Governor Yusuf's alliance with Ganduje APC sparks fresh rift, uncertainty. And this one, Senate, snake bite didn't kill Ifunanya, system failure did. Netizens are the one talking. Rising musician Ifunanya that was said to have died due to snake bite. But if she was attended to early enough, she wouldn't have died, is what netizens are saying. Nigerian government apologizes for blackout in Lagos International Airport. And Lagos, Makoko demolitions illegal. Falana. OT appoints Daniel Eke, Enyimba Sporting Director, after Ekweme's resignation. An Electoral Act amendment without enforcement, complete waste of time. Falana. Kendrick Lamar surpasses Jay-Z as most awarded rapper. Kendrick doesn't know how to stop at all. I'll have enough time to give you all of these things when I come on the cruise show later tonight. The songs that won, everything that went down, I'll be playing them for you on the cruise later tonight. Okay, moving on. I pray. Okay, moving on. I may become APC member. Defense Minister Musa. Okay. Rivalry among godfathers, others, weakening Ogun West governorship with agitation, Senate leader. And you have ex-NMA President Adebayo Faduile declares bid for Ondo South senatorial seat. 2027 Atiku meets ADP national chairman as rumor of Obi Kwankwaso ticket thickens. 2027, we will do whatever it takes to save Nigeria. This is according to the PDP. ADC accuses APC of forcing civil servants into party. Okay, moving on. Hunger has become tool of control in Nigeria. Aisha Yesufu, Nigerian government apologizes for blackout in Lagos International Airport. And you also have this one from Business. Nigeria governors target $2 billion revenue from sugar project recapitalization. Why first Holdco profits crashed by 92%. Chairman Otedola is the one talking there. All right, a bit of sports now before I leave this paper alone. FIFA Women's Champions Cup, full list of award winners, and the transfer. Ademola Lookman arrived in Madrid. Okay, we'll talk about that in a bit. Right here. Let's leave the papers like that. That has been the newspaper headline segment. Don't forget, when we're done with sport at 9 in the assembly, we'll be looking through fair prices going up again. And what's the hope for the common man when you see all of these things happening? Because we're getting to Ramadan very soon, and you know how things get during Ramadan. We'll talk about that very, very shortly. God help us. In the meantime, let's go back to the deck so that we can come back for so many other things this beautiful morning. It is the finest this morning on Melody 100.7 FM. Let's have this one. I'll be back. Sports come through in a bit as we'll be looking through all of the actions that happened over the weekend. In the meantime, here is Kiss Daniel. Let's have a holy romance this morning. Good morning.
After you, baby, nobody else. I sat with my hands up my chest. Look into my eyes, yeah, you see fear. I told you before that you're my air. You are the air I breathe. I love my baby. Don't go away. You see now I'm talking to an happy skin. Rewire my brain. Only you every day. You don't do my job, baby. Go and show you. When I see your front, tell you what to me. When I see your back, you show you what to me. I can never see you come on face. You're my best. You're my best. ẹjọ́ èmi kọ́ ẹjọ́ mi. Whether to your front, Olúwa tóbi. Whether to your back, iṣẹ́ Olúwa tóbi. I can never see you come on face. You're my taste. You're my taste.
Melody 100.7.
From deep and out. That's a smashing ball. It's Martins.
Josie Yobo, the Kubo.
And it's just out to the bar.
Simco Odesi.
Sensational. What a wonderful finish. That is the most embarrassing own goal. Oh, what a goal. But something out of nothing. He struck it sweetly. And does he ever score ordinary goals? They're all copybook stuff.
Right to welcome when you hear the tune. You know it is time to talk sports this morning. As always, my boys are here. We'll be looking through the ever exciting world of sports together this morning. My name is Richie. The Bam Bam is here. Of course, there's Sports Seer is also here this morning. The Sports Seer. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Nature's Finest, and happy new week to all our listeners out
Most
there.
definitely. Happy new month.
Happy new month.
Yeah, all of them join. All right, Bam Bam. Good morning.
Good morning, Finest. Good morning, Daniel. Good morning to all our listeners. Nice to be there.
Most definitely. Well, let's begin from Oyo State briefly, because it went down finally. Oyo at 50. The finals went down, and of course, AUD school went for the boys, and of course, Bishop Philly for the ladies were the winners of the football competitions. But the one that everybody that caught the eyes on attention, everyone was the team Makinde, team Governor Makinde, and of course team Mutiu. I mean, we saw the governor scoring a brace. I mean, the governor was performing like Bam Bam.
Yeah. I mean, that always happens.
Did you see that? Did you see that second goal by from the governor?
The governor has always been very fit, very athletic, and you look at the man when he puts on his, his sports.
If we have people like Governor Makinde, why do we then still worship people like Osimhen? You should bring Governor Makinde on board to play.
You have to actually praise the governor for keeping himself fit. Not many governors.
He plays golf. He plays table tennis. I mean, tennis.
Some governors are good at dancing.
Whatever you are good at.
So I think it's very good one to see. Good for novelty match like that. Good for fun and everything. It's the kind of thing we saw at the Melody FM 1 year anniversary as well. To see the likes of Sport Marshall, Mr. Sport and others, rolling on the floor and just enjoying the game.
You said they were rolling on the floor.
I mean, you call it rolling on the floor. That? These are men that will be in their suit and khaki, all I will use.
So they were rolling on the floor.
I mean, rolling on the floor. You see the way Sport Marshall was.
You rolled on the floor.
You see the way Sport Marshall was. He had injuries all over his knees and trying to save the ball.
But who gave him that injury?
I mean, we play on this kind of.
We were talking like this. I was looking at his knee. I said, "Child, this guy, just do yourself a job."
He gave everything. He gave everything, sincerely speaking. And the same thing with Governor yesterday. It's good to see. And for the boys, the AUD boys, and of course the other boys, the other winners, a good one. Like we always say, we just want to make sure that we are noting these guys. It's not just for ceremonies, that we ensure that they have not come to waste their sweat. We note them, and Mucho Adepoju was there, and he's got connections to make sure that he's not just come and have a laugh. Let's make sure that the names that needs to be forwarded, boys that needs to be paid attention to, girls that need to be paid attention to, are paid attention to. Congratulations to Oyo State at 50.
Most definitely. At 50, it was a good one. Man, there's nothing you do without football. Football is very important, especially in this part of the world.
Yeah, definitely, because when you look at all of the events, the one that trended the most was the sport part of it. I mean, the other good events I mean, but the sport part of it was what really made the news, where everybody was talking about it. So that's what sport would always bring out. It brings out the best of every tournament. So anyone organizing an anniversary would always have to maybe just infuse sport in it, because that's where you get to meet people. That's when you connect with fans easily without even having to pay or give them menu and all of it, and they would all be happy because they would see some of the top guys play good football. For Seyi Makinde, just like Daniel said, is known for sports. When he goes on vacation, he does this marathon thing. He plays golf too, and he scored 2 goals. Although the novelty match, they allowed him to score those 2 goals.
Okay, they allowed it. But did you not see the second one?
when he scored 5 goals,
they didn't allow you.
They didn't allow novelty match.
No. Did you see the second one? He scored the winning goal. They put him on the run. He raised.
There was no right back there.
No right back. And I don't know what Adigo Kedigwepa was doing. Anyway, it's all good. We thank God for. Oya's 50, good one. 50 years ago, Oya wasn't like this. We thank God how Oya is today now. All right, let's go to this one. Everyone is still talking about it. Let's talk about it as well. Come to reality. We also, Bam Bam, Carlo Alcaraz again.
Yeah, dominant figure when it comes to tennis. And now he has won all Grand Slam tournaments.
He's now one of the 7 men to have done all of them.
The youngest to have done it.
Youngest
to have done it. So he has won all Grand Slam tournaments. And at some point, when he sacked his coach, a lot of people were like, Carlo Alcaraz, what's going to happen? But since then, he has become dominant and also been world number 1, because when he sacked his coach, it was world number 2, but now world number 1. And started this year with the Australian Grand Slam, for me, is top for him. And it shows that even the other 3 Grand Slams, probably we're going to see Carlo win 2 or 3 of it. And just to also talk about the fact that it started very slow.
Yeah.
It was 2-6. Then later on, started to show Djokovic that, at this point in time, I'm in charge. For Djokovic, there have been hints of calling it a quit when it comes to tennis. Last year it was all semi-finals for him, but this time he got to the finals. And maybe at this point in time, you should be looking at these 2 guys and if any of them gets to the final, I don't think I can win the Grand Slam, because they would put me under a lot of pressure. So I think at this point in time, he should be considering retirement. But what I like about him is, at that age, 38, he always still gets to the semi-finals. It's top. It's top. It shows that he's a legend in the game. The game has not left him yet, because if he can still drop the likes of Zverev, he can still do better than them. That's world number 3. I still think he's still got a lot to offer. But the fact that those 2 guys, Jannik Sinner and Carlo Alcaraz, will always give me a tough time when it comes to finals. Maybe if they come off in the quarterfinals, just like Carlo Alcaraz did in the last 2 Australian Open, because he left in the quarterfinals. If they can drop in the quarterfinals and he qualifies to the finals, maybe against Zverev and a couple of other guys, maybe he should be able to win. But I'm so happy for Alcaraz. One of the first under 25, first under 23, to do it. The last person was Bogus. So happy for him.
Beautiful one. Sports here is like, or does it look like Margaret Court, the woman who had this record that everybody is chasing, left with a curse that nobody, once you are chasing this thing, they will keep messing you up. Because Serena was going in similar trajectory, doing very well, until she started chasing this 24th.
It's a long and incredible feat to aim at, unless you start very, very early. I think for Alcaraz in the men's category now, he's going to be very close to getting that if he won't get it eventually. Because he started very young, and he doesn't look like he's going to get the competition of the likes of Djokovic, Rafael Nadal, Roger Federer. It's going to be up there alone for a long time to come. So it's not something you can chase if you don't start early. It's not going to be easy for you, no matter how much you enjoy good run. Once you get to that 30 plus,
you can't be chasing it at 38.
You can't, because you see what this guy gave the man yesterday. He started very slow, yes, because the guy was just looking at Baba's energy at first. But from the second, third, fourth, he was just eating him like hard.
Right.
Because he goes to shows about energy, and so Baba doesn't have that kind of energy. The moment Alcaraz goes on, he still has from now till 30. He has about 8 years. 8 years. What this guy will do in 8 years, I still don't know. We don't wish him injury or any sort of thing that will put him on a side for a while. So it's a long one to chase. 24, no. And all of them just have to for young ones coming into it, you just have to start early. If you start early, for Alcaraz is the one we are watching now. Coco Gauff, when she started, we all were saying, oh, she's going all the way, but she's had a couple of stops here and there, and it will always be reasons that will cause the setback. So you can wake up at 29, start enjoying a very good run at 28, and you say you're going for that record. No, it's not going to be possible.
It's not going to be possible.
It's almost impossible.
Almost impossible. Yes, that's what Sportsia is saying. Quickly, before we go to football, let's give you the action that went down in the NBA regular season. Of course, the Denver Nuggets, were defeated at home by Oklahoma City Thunder. The Oak doing their thing again. It was 121 to 111. And of course, the Portland Trailblazers 111 to 130 of Cleveland Cavaliers. They were beating like criminals right there. And of course, for the games between LA Clippers and Phoenix Suns, LA Clippers defeated Phoenix Suns by 117 to 93. San Antonio Spurs also defeated Orlando Magic 112 to 103. While New York Knicks also beat LA Lakers 112 to 100, and Washington Wizards 116 to Sacramento Kings 112. Of course, for Toronto Raptors, they also defeated Utah Jazz 107 to 100. The game between Miami Heat and Chicago Bulls ended 134 to 91. Bam bam. Miami Heat surprised me. Chicago Bulls, or let me say Chicago Bulls surprised me. I mean, the gap was too much. 134 to 91. No, Chicago Bulls.
Chicago Bulls of them.
Hey, Chicago Bulls something is wrong with Chicago Bulls.
No, they've lost. They've really lost.
Even Lakers as well. These two teams used to be two of the best.
Yes. But for Chicago Bulls, you can't go into that squad and spot any top basketball.
Nobody stop again.
Nobody stop anymore.
Unlike when they had Michael
Jordans, Scott Pippen, and all of them. But now they've really derailed. I think at some point they lost so much money, they went into debt, so they could not be able to get very good players right there. I always say it's that basketball, you need at least, even if you're a top player, you need two other very good players if you want to win the championship. But one game that really struck me was the Oklahoma City Thunder game. That was one of the games I saw dominant, because they lost their last game against Minnesota Timberwolves. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander one more time again dominant, 34 points with 8 assists right there, and 12 assists, I beg your pardon. So it was dominant. And Oklahoma City Thunder, they've not really lost too many games, but their form compared to the last championship is, for me, a little bad, but they're still dominant, still top. So maybe they're en route to winning the NBA championship one more time again. Yeah.
Okay, moving to it to win it one more time. Let's begin to go to the ever exciting world of football right now. We need to start from home first thing first. Where yesterday in the MPFL, of course, Shooting Stars couldn't play because of the postponement of their game with Rivers United. And of course, still the battle for the stadium where they will play is on. We'll let you in on that one. There could be development before 6 p.m. Then we'll let you know on 6:15 p.m. Anyway, Katsina United defeated Abia Warriors 2-0. Eyimba also beat Bayelsa United 1-0. Shooting Stars, I told you the game was postponed. Rangers, Enugu Rangers defeated Kano Pillars 2-0. And while Niger Tornadoes played 2-2 with Bendel Insurance. And for the game between Wiki Tourists and Nassau United, it ended 1-1. Daniel Adeyemi, the sports here. So we had 3 home wins, 2 away draws and no away win.
No away win.
Same old in the NPFL.
As expected, the NPFL, we talked about it the other day when we were talking about the pitch of 3SC as to one of the reasons responsible for why we don't see away wins. Because it's only the home teams that understand this kind of,
Does it look like they make it hard like that for the away team to come
Even
out?
if the team is not responsible for it, the players that train on that kind of field every day are the ones who understand the pitch better. You see them sometimes say, halftime is when we can play very well, because when we switch the side, the other side is not good for goalkeeper. No. I know when we used to play inter-school competitions, when they come to our speech, we say, halftime is when you should play very well. The second half, the field is slopey on that side, the goalkeeper and all this kind of
sun will be affecting
and the sun and all those things. So it's one of the advantage for the home teams that away teams don't prepare for. No matter how much you want to prepare as an away team, you only go there twice in a season. Once in a season. So between that and the next season, a lot of things would have changed again. That's why we see this kind of result. We talked about the EPL. If you look at the EPL now, you see away wins. I think Man United went away to Fulham and won. So this kind of things will happen in the NPFL, not only because of the mentality of the players. We used to hammer the players' mentality. But now we can also trace it to the pitch, the quality of the pitch. Then we used to also try to trace it to the fans. The way fans can be hostile when team comes to win them at home. But there are other things to look at as well, and pitch is one of those things. So it's not really something to blame on the NPFL, on the players. Maybe we'll just be taking the NPFL and the club responsible for not producing a very good platform that will enable a very good competitive game, irrespective of who is home or away.
God have mercy. Okay, let's today, before we come for the cruise, these games would have been played because we have 4 more games to be decided today. Economic Warriors taking on Kun Khalifa, Barao taking on Ikorodu City, Remo Stars and Plateau United. Of course, Kwara United, Warri Wolves. Sorry about that. Someone was asking me, someone was asking me 3 days ago, what's the problem of Remo Stars now? They are so inconsistent nowadays.
I've always maintained the stand that they've lost too many players and they did not prepare for it. I say if about private clubs that it's all about money for them. You can see a private club do well this season after investing in so many players. Then the next season, when they see that they become a very top figure, they sell all their players and become the shadow of themselves. So it's not, if you sell about 16 players or even, let me say 13 players, most of them are your first team players, you're going to feel it. So they just sold a player recently to Leeds, Ngege, another fantastic player for them. So for Remo Stars, how they started, they first of all bought players, then later on the team relegated and they decided to fall back to their second team, that's Beyond Limit. So they promoted the boys then to the first team, and now all the guys had union. They played together. They understood each other. They've known each other. So they went to the league. They did well, and afterwards, that same bond, they had to separate the bond because most of them moved away from the club, which is good for the club because they are going to make more money. But bringing new players back into the team. They brought a player from Mali. They brought this other striker too, Mboma. Different players, so it's different mentality. To get their team back together, it's going to take a long time. So for Remo Stars, I feel like this team has lost a lot of players. And again, their coach, which the players understand, has been on so many vacations, let me put it like that, been with the national team. So there's no bond in the team. If you go out there and ask people who is currently the coach of Remo Stars, you would not even know because it's not so popular. The assistant coach is always the assistant coach until it's made permanent. So for Remo Stars, that's one thing they need to look out for. But at the same time, hopefully they don't relegate because currently they are languishing in a relegation zone. But still, if they don't relegate, I know that this team will get back into shape here.
Okay, before we go to Europe for the action that went there, Nigerian players have been surrounded with talks of transfers. Of course, Tochukwu Nadi, the one who got his invitation recently to the Super Eagles, is moved now from Belgium to Marseille on a permanent deal. But the one everyone is talking about is Ademola Lookman, moving from Atalanta to Atletico Madrid. Someone said, will he cope at Atletico, the kind of game, the kind of football pattern that Diego Simeone plays?
Sincerely speaking, I'm still not happy with the transfer he made. Very good one for Lookman at Atletico Madrid. in terms of prestige, is better than Atlanta. We know definitely a team with a lot of Europa leagues. They've won La Liga, and not like I am a hater of the club, but I want to see him get better as a player. I don't want to see him going to a team where Julian Alvarez is pushing to move. A team where a lot of players, even Conor Gallagher, who's played in the Premier League, who's seen very beautiful football, is getting out of that place. So you go to a team like that, you know he's going to kill you technically. You're not going to be that sound. And Lukman Ademola is one technical footballer who knows how to link up, who knows how to get into the box. But this is a manager who wants to get his guys. Everybody must defend when we want to defend. Everybody must attack when we want to attack. And this is a manager also that has been at the club for almost every year we've seen football with Atletico Madrid. So going there, I know the money is good. I know he wants to get out of Atlanta so much. And I know the other option is Fenerbahce, which is Turkey. He wants to remain in the Champions League. He wants to compete maybe for La Liga and all of that. But I would have maybe hold on a little bit, tell my agent to still push it around and see where other options comes. But since...
but he was racing against time. I mean, everything ends at 7 p.m. tonight.
Yes.
I mean, so he was, at the time, Atalanta said they couldn't wait anymore. They were waiting for Fenerbahce. Now, Fenerbahce was giving them an offer of a loan to now finish the buying at the end of the loan deal. But before you could say Jack, Atletico came from nowhere with 40 million pounds, 35 million and 5 million add-ons. And Atalanta couldn't take their eyes off it. They said 50 million before now on Ademola, but they reduced it to 40 million at the time. So they now saw a team that came with 35 million plus 5 million add-ons, which is 40 million. I mean, good business for Atalanta.
Yes, good business for Atalanta. But at the same time, for Lukman, is a less of the salary he would have gotten in Fenerbahce.
Exactly.
Fenerbahce would have paid him 8 to 11. Yes. But Atletico Madrid 6 to 7. But I think it's just based on still playing at the top flight. Playing top flight football. That's what Ademola Lookman considered before taking this offer. Because Atletico Madrid, no matter how bad they are, they always qualify for the Champions League. And well, if you look at Atalanta style of football, or even Inter Milan that he wanted to join, and Atletico Madrid, although it's a bit different because they play two strikers, but it's almost the same style. Massive defense, massive attack. You see them play with wing backs too, Di Marco and this other man from Netherlands. So it's the same thing with Atletico Madrid. It's just that people know Diego Simeone to play more of a defensive role. But still, one thing about Ademola Lookman is he's a very aggressive type of player. So I still think he would manage to fit into that style. But the whole idea is playing in top flight football and is at the peak of his career. So for Ademola Lookman, even if he's 30, top flight football will always expose you to some of these leagues that will pay you good money but are not prominent, like the Saudi Pro League, like the Chinese League, the Turkish League. The only Turkish League will not push you to Saudi Pro League except if you are doing extremely well, just like the way Victor Osimhen is scoring goals, he won the league. So for Ademola Lookman, the future for me is nice for him, but I want to see how he would cope with the Diego Simeone side. I know that there are rumors that Simeone might leave soon and they would get another manager, but that one we can't even think about it.
We never leave that club. All right, talking about Victor Osimhen, he scored his 200th career goal in the Turkish league. That's his career goal ever, 200. Big ups to Victor Osimhen. Quickly, because of time, let's look at what happened, what played out in the EPL, the most exciting league in the world. Earlier on Saturday, 4-0 Arsenal defeated Leeds United, pushing their limit now. And of course, 2-0 it ended for Bournemouth and of course Wolves. And Brighton and Everton played 1-0. Chelsea did what they had to do against West Ham with a red card to West Ham. I mean, Chelsea came from 2 goals down. I mean, they had to. I saw their coach so happy after the 3-2 victory. And Liverpool also defeated Newcastle United 4-1. Brentford went to the Villa Park and they beat Aston Villa, even with a red card to their player. They still beat Aston Villa at the Villa Park. Then of course Manchester United, I mean, they continue to do what people think they can do. At the Old Trafford, they were 3-2 against Fulham. Nottingham Forest played 1-0 with Crystal Palace. Tottenham Hotspur held the Man City to a 2-2 draw yesterday. Wow. Quickly, Manchester United, they seem to be giving Chelsea problem. They are pushing Chelsea now away from the top 4.
No, Chelsea is not competing with Manchester United.
But they are pushing you down.
We
You
are
are
not
saying,
gunning for top 4. We are
What
in
are
the
you gunning
title
for?
race.
yeah. Oh, you are in title race.
Yes.
Bamba, did
And
you hear
as funny
that?
as that may sound, time will tell.
Is it okay? Yeah, play a bit.
As funny as that may sound, time will tell.
Oh, did you say
In the title race,
which time? Who is in the title race?
Chelsea.
Which Chelsea? The Robin Hood Chelsea.
That managed to defeat 3-2
If
yesterday.
not for that red card, maybe you would have
In 4 or
defeated
5
West Ham.
weeks from now, under this new manager, you will see another Chelsea.
Let's wait and see.
Okay, let's have these short commercials. We'll come back with all of the rest action. Keep it locked, don't move it, don't touch it.
Gbogbo èyí tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe ayẹyẹ ọlọ́kan-ò-jọ̀kan bíi wedding, concert, church crusade, film premiere, tẹ́ nílò indoor LED screen. Iléeṣẹ́ Gold Mender Media ló kájú ẹ̀. Mo ti kó screen dé bíbá lọ́lọ́kan-ò-jọ̀kan léyìí tí ìbẹ́ǹtì tí náà fi ṣe dáadáa tí ó fi ṣàánú yàtọ̀. Indoor LED screen tó múlẹ̀ rókòso gbangba gidigba. Ṣé ìyá nílò screen fún sẹ́mínà yìí tó ń bọ̀ àbí fún anniversary yìí tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe? Ẹ̀yà tara ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ sílé iṣẹ́ Gold Mender Media lọ́dọ̀ wọn nìkan lẹ ti lè rí indoor LED screen tó fọkànbalẹ̀ tí ò ní ṣe bàlàbàlà. Ṣínú olùlẹ̀ yìí ti fẹ́ lò ní àbórí field látòrí 100k ní rẹ́ńtéèjì wọn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Ẹ̀yà tara ṣàṣàkẹ́ máa bọ̀ sí ọ́fíìsì wọn tó wà ní Road 1A Olúsọjí Avenue extension of WCCI Road Olúyọ̀lé Ìbàdàn tàbí ọ́fíìsì wọn tó wà ní number 28 Amadasu Street Ìgbú Ẹ̀fọ́ Lẹ́kí Etí Òsà Lagos State telephone 0803-413-6370 tàbí 0912-188-5200. Iléeṣẹ́ Gold Mender Media ló fi lọ́kàn balẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn screen ìgbàlódé fún ayẹyẹ tẹ́ ẹ bá fẹ́ ṣe ẹ gbà bẹ́ẹ̀.
Melody 100.7 FM.
All right, let's quickly wrap up all of the action attraction for this morning. There will be Monday Night Football when we come at 6:15 p.m. We'll be looking through that. And of course, for the games that went down in the La Liga, Espanyol were beaten at home by Alaves 2-1. Of course, Real Oviedo defeated Girona 1-0. Osasuna played a good 2-2 draw with Villarreal. Levante played goalless with new Atletico Madrid's, Ademola Lookman's new club, Atletico Madrid. Barcelona, they did what they had to do against Elche, beating them 3-1. Real Madrid also defeated Rayo Vallecano 2-1. Rayo got a red card in that game. Real Betis also played 2-1 with Valencia, and Getafe played a goalless draw with Celta Vigo, while it was 1-1 against between Athletic Club and Real Sociedad. There will be Monday Night Football as well. Mallorca taking on Sevilla today at 9 p.m. You saw the game, Real Madrid and Rayo Vallecano. It was like they wanted to give Real a shock at the time.
Real Vallecano played very fine football. They had a couple of chances, but Thibaut Courtois, very fantastic goalkeeper. He made very good saves in that game. Vini scored the first goal, and in the dying minutes, Real Vallecano equalized the goal. Then in the dying minutes, Brahim Diaz scored a penalty, and Mbappe scored it as usual. Penapi, that's why I love to go. Penapi.
So all of a sudden, scoring in the dying minute is an offense, right?
Penapi. Why are you calling it?
No. He's saying he's scoring in the dying minute. Is that bad?
It's not. I never said
He
it's
still
bad.
was trying the hand of Wham until 94th minute.
But he scored. Did you see that screamer?
What screamer?
Did you see the goal?
What is this screamer?
My
From
goodness,
inside the
fantastic.
box. It's from
He didn't
inside
even
the
look at
18
the
box.
net. He didn't even look at the net.
Look at what net?
He didn't look at the net. Turned and
Remind me how many
Oh my
million
God.
pounds you signed the guy.
Okay.
The 70 million pound player compared to a guy that was signed free. Mbappe, you saying Penapi. You are trying to compare
Really, I didn't meet when it comes to football.
Exactly, I was great now. Exactly.
Because you got a player for free,
penalty, a guy that scored 2 penalty in the World Cup final. None of your players will ever dream of playing in the World Cup final.
No, we are not talking about World Cup.
No, I'm talking about the player that you should respect.
Club football.
You call him Penapi.
Why did you have
They call Ronaldo They call Ronaldo Penaldo.
You have to read it.
They called Ronaldo Penaldo.
Penapi.
They know how to damage.
You have to withdraw that.
They know how to damage what they cannot
One of
afford.
the best players in the world.
Bam is that kind of guy that when he sees a car you're driving and he cannot afford it, the car is not even good.
Let's forgive it.
That's what he does.
He didn't know what Jesus
Penapi.
Christ said they don't know what they did.
That's why they will never produce a player like Ronaldo again ever.
Okay.
In that club.
In the league on.
We'll never be able to produce.
Let's wrap things up with the league on where Lyon defeated Lille 1-0. And of course, Angers beats Mainz 1-0. Of course, Nice also played 2-2 with Brest, and Toulouse played goalless with Auxerre, and Strasbourg, yes, were defeated by PSG 2-1. Chelsea Lights were defeated 2-1. That's what I call
it
it.
was
Chelsea
a battle
Lights.
to the end yesterday. They scored a goal in the 90th minute.
Most definitely. Okay, we will come back at 6:15 and we'll give you more this beautiful day. Yes, we'll be looking through and dissect more of the actions, of course, for the Monday beautiful night football coming through everywhere. Thank you so much, Sports Sia, for coming through this morning. The Bam Bam is coming through. Of course, you're looking like Akaras this morning, looking at your eyes. Okay. I'll be back at the other side. Yeah, we're talking fair prices this morning in the assembly. Where do we go from here again for Nigerians? The show continues. Melody Sunrise with the finest.
100.7.
Melody.
100.7. From Melody 100.7 FM, Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. The time is 9 a.m. Melody FM 100.7. Melody FM 100.7.
Yeah, it hot. Nigerians are beginning to feel the temperature again because it's getting hot. You know, one thing is, fuel in Nigeria connects so many things when it comes to the economy. So right about now, it seems it's hot again because I took my time to make some calls and ask, how much is this, how much is that? And I can tell you that whether rice, whether beans, whether every other commodity has started going up again. Why? Because last week, there was an increase in fuel price. 100 naira increase in fuel price for something we were thinking was going to go down between 7, because it was 700 and between 739 and 765 depending on the fuel station. So we're hoping that before maybe 2-3 months it will go down to less than 600 naira. Only for us to get the news. Dangote first came with it and said 100 naira increase straight up. And if you go to every other Eatman associate suppliers now of fuel, everything has gone now 830 something naira. moving towards 900 naira again, going back to where we were before. And you know what that means? The prices of things have started going up, even when we're approaching Ramadan. You know, ordinarily, because of the greed that we have in our people, and again, because they say people don't get to travel to bring down goods from the north, things have a way of getting expensive during Ramadan, especially foodstuffs. Now, coupled with this fair price again, you know, when fair prices are high, transport fares will be high. Once transport fares are high, commodities, goods will have increase in prices. And where does that lead? More impoverished. So where do we go from here? The president and his team said they've been working so hard to make sure Nigerians have better 2026. Remember, when we started the year, in his New Year message, I dissected the New Year message here. Yes, I did it. I dissected it here on the first day of the year here, where the president said, this year 2026, it will be more prosperous. Nigerians will live a more prosperous life. They will enjoy Nigeria more than they have enjoyed it. So how can Nigerians enjoy life if fair price go up again, commodities, goods and services go up again in their prices? So that is where we are going this morning. The fuel price, things going up again, vis-a-vis what the president promised in the year when we started the year 2026, that Nigerians will have a more prosperous year. What is your take? Where can you link this? And now some people are saying the president is just traveling. He's even losing touch of he's losing touch of what is happening in the country. Some people will say the president might not even know what is happening here, what is happening there, because he's more concerned about traveling. So let's talk fuel prices this morning. What is your take concerning all of these things happening? Fuel prices going up again, which will be forcing the commodities and goods in their prices to be going up, whereas the president promised us a more prosperous life, that things will be going down heavily. And let's also link it to what Adams Oshiomhole said 2 weeks ago, that food prices are crashing much more than ever before. So look at how much you've gone to the market in recent times. I would love those who have visited the markets in recent times. Do you think food prices are really crashing drastically? That's the word, drastically. That was what Adams Oshiomhole said. That in fact, it has never been this cheap. Food prices have never been this cheap in the history of Nigeria. Adams Oshiomhole said that. So we're linking all of these to the fair prices, because once fair price go up, commodities go up, prices of foodstuffs go up. But Adams Oshiomhole is saying food prices are crashing and they are the lowest price ever. Linking it to what the president promised on 1st of January for Nigerians to have a prosperous year. That's where we're going this morning in the assembly. I hope I've laid it down for you to know where we're going. So let's begin to go this morning. It is the People's Assembly right here on Melody 100.7 FM. My name is Pretty. You call me the finest. The number to call 0702 520 1007 0705 507 1007 0702 520 1007 0705 507 1007. Let's take the calls. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. This is Honorable Sam.
Yeah, Honorable Sam, good morning.
Yes, sir.
It's good to have you. It's good to have you, my brother. Thanks for your turning up the other time. God bless you. And for the coordination as well. We appreciate you.
You're welcome, sir.
God bless you, man.
I'll start by saying Lori wrote to that thing you said.
No, but Ologun Eru, I hear food prices are very cheap at Ologun Eru now, where you stay.
You see, one of the most expensive markets around is the LA market.
Really?
Yes, very expensive. LA market. You see that this fuel price is as long as the government is not interested in really helping the masses, the people, the welfare of the country, the people, and everything that has to do with Nigeria. there's no way things will get better. Because if we look at it in recent times, even NMPC depends on Dangote to say things before they do their own. Since Dangote went into operation, when Dangote increases their pump price, NMPC will do the same. When they reduce, it will take time for them. It will take like a week. But after some time, you see them, they'll bring it down. They'll be forced to bring it down because they know people will not go into their own petrol station to buy. But eventually, like the last time that Dangote reduced to that 735, NMPC was still selling 800 and something. People were not going there. Not until like, I think it was last week or thereabouts, they now dropped their price before this increment. And when the increase came, immediately they implemented it. And yet, one of the problems we also have in the country is they don't value or they don't see us as people who deserve to know whatever is happening. What do I mean? How can you increase pump price and you're not explaining to the masses why you're increasing it? Because there's no clear explanation as to the reason for the increment. There has been no clear explanation. So for me, I feel the government is not really interested in the masses. They are only interested in amassing wealth for themselves. This government is a government that enjoys spreading propaganda. They like telling us things that they feel that we want to hear. That's why Adam Soshomole could come out and say, full stop there, it has drastically reduced. I don't know where he got that from. I don't know where he got that information from. And imagine even Adelabu coming to say that the reason they don't give us light is because we are enjoying light too much. We are seeing the light too much, so we don't remember to off our freezer. With our light on. So because of that, that's why they are not giving us light again. And yet the grid is collapsing every week now, or even twice in a week. So I think the people should wake up because the government is not interested, whether we like it or not. You see, this government, give them another 30 years, nothing will come out of it. The president has lost everything that he used to be. He has lost touch. He is not well, whether we like it or not. He is sick. But they are hiding it.
Who says so? He has not. Have you heard he's sick? They've never told you the president even had a headache before.
So they will not tell us, but yet we keep hearing he went to this place, went to that place.
They did not tell us he's treating himself now. Did they tell us he's been treating?
They will not tell us now, but we see the way he's reacting. We see the way he's losing touch of things. And when we see all of these things happening, we know that something is wrong. The same thing happened, if you remember, to Biden. When he started falling down, he started forgetting things. The people came out that they don't want him to contest again. And he did not bother to go in. He did not even bother to go again. Because I'm sure they must have started to tell you, Papa, go and take care of your health at this point. So at this point, the people around him should tell him the truth that, see, you are no longer that Jagaban. Now, you have already passed that stage. So at this place now, go home, go and relax. Because there's nothing that's going to come out of this. The fuel price will continue to increase. I just hope we don't get it to 1,000 because, in Nigeria now, once the thing increases, immediately everything will increase. But when the thing comes down, they will not bring it down. But when it increases, immediately everybody, and since last week that they increased the price.
Yeah.
Even transporters have immediately started increasing transport.
Those ones, they don't waste time now. So unfortunate.
Anybody that is expecting anything from these people, the person should just continue to sleep.
Wow.
And when he wakes up, he will slumber. Because there's nothing good that will come out of this administration. Nothing good will come out. It's not a doom prophecy. But it is something that all of us, we are seeing that this man, he has nothing. And all the people around him, look at them. They are all the same thing. All they are interested in is propaganda. But they are not facing the reality, the fact which is impacting the lives of the common man, making sure that they survive in this country. So that's my take.
Thank you so much, Sam. This morning, Honorable Sam from Ologueru, thank you. What's your own take? I mean, Sam is saying, look, all of these things is because there's a president that is losing touch of everything. What's your own take? Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
Ruth calling from Alakia.
Ruth from Alakia. It's been a long time, Ruth. What happened?
Have you?
I thought you jackpot.
Have you not?
Well done.
You know, this issue of fuel prices again. I just wonder why our government don't even have a lasting solution to all these issues. Because the more the fuel price keeps increasing, the more the cost of production and transportation keeps increasing, and businesses keep collapsing because of this effect. Are they going to allow our refineries to work in a free sense? We won't be facing all this. Even Dangote that we even thought is going to help the matter, is never allowing it to even function well.
Right.
So why did our government just keep enjoying the way we Nigerians keep suffering? It's really bad. So they should please find a lasting solution. We don't want to keep food coming drastically. There's no food coming down at all. Because things are still increasing. So they should please find a lasting solution. We are tired.
Right.
We are tired of all this. We should do the needful. Good morning, sir.
Yeah, Ruth said they are tired. They should do the needful. Who will do the needful now is a question we are asking. I mean, you heard Sam said the president losing touch of everything. The president should go home and sleep. He's tired. Ruth says we are tired. Yeah, they should do something. So who will do something? Is it the person that is according to Sam that is losing touch that will do something? What's your own take this morning? Hello.
My Honorable Speaker, good morning, sir.
Honorable Iwole, thank you so much for turning up on Thursday. God bless you.
God bless you too. Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Nigeria is one step forward, 10 steps backward. That is where we find ourselves now.
Right.
Because, please, what is the factor that caused this increase in price? What do they tell us?
They just woke up and had 100 naira.
Is there world war?
They said
our land is not producing crude oil again.
No, the price
for, how can I say this? I don't know how to describe this government. They are insensitive to the plight of the masses.
Wow.
Very soon now, if not even from yesterday or day after yesterday, that this increase took place. Maybe where all these commuters have been taken for 100 naira, they might have increased it to 200.
Have you not been going out? It has started going up little by little.
Can you see that? So that's why we have met the farm produce from the market to the town.
Definitely.
Definitely all the price of fruits will continue to go up now. Despite we have all these resources at our disposal here in Nigeria. I don't know, as Honorable Ruth said, that she's tired. Not only her tired.
Too tired?
Almost everybody got tired. And I don't know the way forward. It's only God that will help us now. They are just after their re-election. That is what I can see. They don't sit down and x-ray their government. How are the masses are benefiting from this government? How are they put support to this thing? The president said that the people we enjoy this year
exactly
than other previous years. Is that the way we are going to enjoy it? I came on board said that the price of goods are too cheap. That was the word. Too cheap.
Exactly.
In the market. So because the products in the market are too cheap, that is why they are trying to increase the fair price tactically, so that when the time of election is drawing nearer, they will now look for a way of bringing it down again. We will now be placing and say, see, our government they are doing wonderful. We need to vote them again. To me, maybe that is the tactic they are using. God help us.
Amen.
My Honorable Speaker.
Amen. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Honorable Iwole. God bless you. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Is Abiodun Fetuga calling from
Oh, Mr.
Ikeja.
Fetuga, it's good to have you. From Ikeja.
Yes, sir.
Are you listening via Radio Garden or Facebook?
Radio Garden.
Okay, thanks for joining us from Lagos.
Well done, sir.
Yes, sir.
Who is to tell the president that he's tired?
Who is to tell him?
You said who is to tell the president that he's tired?
Yes.
It's still the National Assembly.
Okay, the National Assembly should tell him that the man is tired, right?
They are the ones to remove the president if he's not even performing.
But this is your National Assembly that you see. Are they capable of doing that?
That is why we have missed it, sir.
Chai.
See, my problem over the years is we are not getting it right. We are not putting pressure in the right direction. National Assembly should be the arm of government Nigerians should be shouting more on. Can the president remove any senator, sir?
At all?
Can the senators remove president?
Most definitely. If democracy is working, they can.
So why can't we put pressure or focus on where solutions should come from?
What a question.
My point over the years is this, my brother. The presidency is the executive arm of government to execute law and constitution. Am I right?
Definitely.
Who makes the law and constitution?
The legislators.
So who has more power?
Well, in a democracy, they should have more powers.
That is how it should be. Donald Trump is facing his bread and tea in USA now. You know that there is impeachment move by their senators.
Of course, there are problems for him now.
Why? Overuse of power.
Yes. Killing people, doing ice, all of that.
Have we had such a situation in Nigeria? Now, if another president comes in after Donald Trump, you think he will repeat the error of Donald Trump? This is what my point has been for Nigerians. I'm not saying we should not blame president. Please blame him till Jesus comes. I'm telling you the truth that it will not change anything. We have been doing this since 1999. Idris Abdulkarim came out, food you know the but that water no the abi. He said against Obasanjo. Donny Yaradua days. No, Nigeria Jaga is what Idris Abdulkarim sang.
The one you sang was for African China.
African China sang Donny Yaradua, food you know the but that water no the. Donny good luck days too. We shout. Corruption is too much. It should go. We change good luck. Buhari came. We shout. Things are not getting better. Now we are in Tinubu. We are still shouting on the same president. Only a foolish man will be doing the same thing over the years and expect different results. Can't we try something else? I want a working National Assembly, my organ. I want it. A National Assembly will tell the president, you are not okay, sir, elsewise. You must resign or we send you out of office. Because the people we are representing are not enjoying the dividend of democracy they voted for. They should send him out. Do you remember during Buhari days? Bukola Saraki has the power to suspend Lagos-Ibadan Expressway project for 2 years.
Definitely.
And he couldn't do anything about it. He can't do anything. Buhari proposed special court of corruption. You remember, sir?
Yes, sir.
To National Assembly. Till tomorrow, they've not approved it. How can the president now fight corruption? If he's not even corrupt himself. So I want to beg Nigerians, please, this coming election, let's find a way to channel our energy more on the National Assembly. Once we get it right at the National Assembly, the executive arm of government has no choice than to execute the goodwill of the National Assembly. If we miss it at the National Assembly and we get it right at the presidency, the National Assembly can scatter the purpose or the work of that president. They can frustrate his life.
Definitely.
But if we get it right at the National Assembly and we didn't get it right at the presidency, the National Assembly will remove such president and bring in somebody else that can work better. This is our method. We should just try and change. I'm not saying it will work 100%, but let's try. Let's try something else.
Let's try something else, Mr. Fetuga. Thank you so much for joining in all the way from Lagos, Mr. Fetuga. I appreciate you. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Honorable Fola, right? Oh, damn. Sorry, I wanted to say damn. Honorable Dami, good morning.
From Ojo.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Ojo, you people have cheap food stuffs there now, Ojo.
Okay. When we are not in Nigeria. I hear you.
Oh my God.
Please, I have a question. What exactly is working in this country? What is that thing, that one thing that is working? Nothing seems to be working, and it's so sad. Oil sector, refiner, our light, even medical care, What exactly is working? Why do we have government when we seem not to be enjoying anything? It's really, really sad. Now, petroleum again, the price is going up. And these people that are at the ends of our, I don't think they buy petroleum. I don't think they buy all of these things. But we, the citizens, we, the masses, are the receiving end. Now, hear the story of the girl that was beaten by snake and died.
Yeah.
Because there was no antivenom. She moved she went to 3 hospitals. It's sad, so sad. And you see our politicians, our leaders, flying to other countries to receive medical treatment. It's not fair. They should please do something about all these issues we are having. Not only petroleum now, but nothing at all seems to be working. And I hope that come next election.
Hello?
Hello?
Okay.
Sorry, I said I hope by next election, Nigerians will vote wisely. Like I used to say, well done, thank you.
Thank you, Oyekatigbon. She's always saying that. That's what Dami has always said on this show. Oyekatigbon. When, let me say it in Yoruba to Igbaolamawagbon. Oyekatigbon. Because if you relate to what Honorable Fetuga said to what Honorable Dami said now, I mean, they cut across. If we are wise, we'll have better people at the National Assembly that will checkmate the president. I mean, Mr. Fetuga has always been hammering one thing. If we have a working National Assembly, the president cannot mess up. He can't be junketing from one place to another and they'll be looking at him. Let me take this call. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. Welcome.
This is Samuel from Ikeja.
Samuel from Ikeja. Wow, it's good to have you all the way from Ikeja. Thank you. Hello? Hello? Your line is going down. Can you speak up?
Hello, can you hear me now?
Okay, yeah, it's better now. Thank you.
Nigeria economy, this issue of this food price, we are escalating to 2016. These are our government. In 2023, these are presidential pay. But about this issue of food price and all, I think all these things is just to gain power. So, unfortunately, when people are enter the tower, they say, where everything is. Now, let's quickly go down to this present government. Now, look at it. Everything, every day, things are rising. Food price, someone just food price or something to be. And take another market, like, this thing is not because people are just putting their own price on everything. There's no place in the bed. I used to make reference and because this is the way I do it. There's a place where people used to the package price. You know that one? You know, people are not thinking very like, I know this, and they are not going to pack it.
Hello?
So, let me call you back. But my credit is down.
Okay. We'll be hoping that you can get back, okay? Yes, this morning we're linking all of these things together. I mean, fuel price, went up again last week by a whopping 100 naira. So we now have it from 739 to 839, even much more in some filling stations. And the implication of that is transportation cost going up now food prices going up, and the fact that we're starting Ramadan in a few days. We always know during Ramadan things have a way of getting expensive because of some factors you always say, even though I don't see all those factors as something that should even cause food prices to be high in the first instance, but because of who we are in Nigeria. So looking at all of these things, putting them together, I mean, where do we go from here? What is going on? 0702 520 1007. Hello.
Good morning, Honorable Speaker.
Good morning, Honorable Bosse. Abi?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Where have you been? I thought you've jackpot.
I jackpot and here I am again.
I know that around Nigeria, everybody Otisua. We can't be tired. We must talk. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Hold on, sir.
God bless you.
Sir, as touching our topic of discussion today, it is really well with Nigeria, with our president and the Senator Oshomole, who said prices of food are actually coming down, which is true, though. But on the other hand, the price of fuel that has now...
Hey, what happened, Honorable Boss? What happened? Please do try to call me back because I want to hear your thoughts this morning. Yes, I want to hear your thoughts. 0702 520 1007 and 0705 507 1007. Hello.
Yeah, it's Samuel calling back.
Okay, Sam, it's clearer now. It wasn't clear before.
Yes. Like I was saying before. I said food prices in Nigeria have been rising dramatically over the past decade. Many people like rising and off, with 40% in 2016. I was saying, so President Tinubu is 2020 reforms for saying it's even going to justify. Now, that they are saying we going to talk to the president. When we out of assembly, they are now saying, I was watching one video when the man was saying, "You want to go and do our mama." I was laughing that.
That's the National Assembly saying that.
These people, when someone is in power and it's like they want controlling them, they don't have anything to do. In fact, this is bringing budgets in what of billions. They don't have any. They can't even get anything. They keep borrowing money. Okay, you remove subsidy. All the money you have already that are over. Where is the money? Why you keep it? This money is not necessary to anyone in Nigeria. When the Nigerian government is going to attack, all these bandits in Nigeria, they say some people keep like, it's coming for our resources. How many of these resources are really doing anything? If I go to my backyard and I will find that there is gold, maybe Nigeria, keep it in Nigeria. They will chase it out. And you know that they will keep it over. They will take Nigeria. Once I understand this video to Oshomole was saying the price of food has already gone down to the that because I complain. In this country we are. This man who matters. Is there anyone that can just leave this man one better flap for you? If I give this man for you, I don't know why people they really all this for it whenever they enter. I think they have already paid some people to do all these things. And going down to this our Ibadan man, this what they call it, power. It was like you are telling me that I should not if I go after you should do management of this stuff. How do you be comparing Nigeria to other countries? Their own weather and climate is quite different from our own. And okay, you can give me right. I'm not the one that's going to pay for the life I do. And you're not saying you do management. Okay, you keep increasing. I think it's like you keep continuing. Someone can just control this one, hold them down. What you're saying is totally wrong. You are saying all this is goodness, for God's sake. And you take this in what they call it, TV or any of our this thing. I'm thinking, because I'm watching, seeing all these things. Okay, now, in all these things, we have to look for the leader. Everything we have to do. So, this thing that...
Oh, okay. Sam from Ikeja. Well, thank you for your thought. I don't know what happened to your line again. Not very, very clear anyway, but we could pick one of the things you're saying. Thank you. Joining us all the way from Ikeja. Yes, we'll be looking at all of these things in the assembly this morning. Price of things going up right now, transportation costs, food, even when Adams Oshiomhole told us a few days ago that food prices have crashed drastically. In fact, he said the cheapest so far. He said right now food prices are so cheap, even the cheapest ever in the history of Nigeria. But right now fuel prices have gone up, and you know the implication, things will start going up again. I mean, where do we go in all of these things? Everyone is raising issues about president. I mean, some other people are saying National Assembly and all of these things not working. Saying Nigeria, nothing is working in Nigeria. Like Honorable Dami will ask, what is working? You know, she's constantly asked, what is working in Nigeria? And Honorable Sam will always say, nothing is happening, nothing is working because the president is not fit enough to make things happen. But Mr. Fetuga is saying, it's not about the president, it's because we have a bad institution, courtesy of bad National Assembly. What's your own take this morning? 0702-520-1007. Hello.
Hello, Honorable Speaker.
Good morning, Honorable.
Good morning, sir. It's Bosha calling back.
Yeah, what happened before?
Sorry, sir. I was short of her time.
Oh, sorry about that. It is well.
Oh. So, like I was saying, with the way things are going in the nation, this issue of fuel issue is supposed to be something that our leaders are supposed to have worked on and put an end to fuel scarcity, increment of fuel, and the likes over time. But it keeps coming in the nation. And aside from that, this power issue is also a pressing issue that keeps coming up time without number. And our leaders are not seeing anything to do with it other than for them to charge these governors to do something. Well, since some governors have been taking responsibilities, that is like Governor of Abia State, who generated power for their state. Plateau had done that for a very long time. And Oyo State has also been doing something on generating power for the state as well. So I also use this opportunity to charge other state governors to also do the same for their state. You cannot continue to be suffering in some states and some other states are also enjoying. Thank God for your state. So other states should also do the needful. Then in terms of the issue of petroleum, we know that if there's increment in price of petroleum, it will affect other things.
Yeah.
So we have been celebrating price of foodstuff that has been reducing recently. But once petroleum gets increased, for sure, it will certainly affect the price of food and other commodities as well. So they should please sit with and do the needful on time. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Bosse. It's good to have you join us. Yes, it's good to have your voice today on the show. 0702-520-1007. Gradually moving towards the end of this segment of the show is the People's Assembly segment of Melody Sunrise on Melody 100.7 FM. 0702-520-1007 and 0705-507-1007. We're looking at fuel increase again. Yes, the implication and of course where this can lead us eventually, linking it to so many things. Everyone has been making his or her own point this morning. What's your own point this morning? But quickly, let's take some messages this morning. This one says, my name is Joel from Ojo. I want to thank you, Mr. Speaker, for always bringing on things that are thought-provoking that Nigerians always have things to say about. But I think the president is a problem. Yes, we have a president that is not active. That is why we are where we are. If the president is active, we will not be where we are today. He said, I want to agree with Mr. Fetuga that said we need a better National Assembly. But even if you have a National Assembly, the president is not good enough, we'll still be where we are. Because the president seems to be, the body language of the president makes or mar the country. Say, God bless you, Mr. Speaker. God bless you, Joe. All right. And this one says, my name is Helen from Akobo. Says, good morning, Mr. Speaker. God bless you. God bless Melody FM. Happy anniversary again. He said, one thing I always know that the president is not fit enough. Like Honorable Sam always enthused, the president is not fit. If the president is not fit, we cannot have a headway in Nigeria. That is the same thing that put us where we are today because of the 8 years of Muhammadu Buhari. The same president, this period, is taking us through the same process. And I think Nigeria is getting worse for it. What a country. Okay, thank you. All right, this one says, my name is Ade Shewa. He is from Wisdom. Says, good morning, Mr. Speaker. Each time I listen to your People's Assembly, I always have one thing to say in my mind, that this man is sound. Wow. Anyway, thank you. I said that in the way you lay down the issues, the way you analyze it, and you allow people to put their voice into it, there's no ambiguity at all. You are just good at what you do. Thank you, sir. I'm sorry. Thank you, ma. I say Adesha. Adesha should be a woman. Says one thing I know is Nigeria is not working, and it cannot work because of the people we have in charge, and they always have a way of finding themselves in position of authority. He said, for instance, look at Adelabu that has been speaking like one. No, I will not say that on radio. That's a bad word for the Mr. Minister. He said, I won't be surprised tomorrow he becomes the governor of Oyo State. What will he offer? A man that has the opportunity of changing things at the Ministry of Power, and every day is giving us excuses and talking rubbish every time. No, sorry, I had to say that. Sorry. He said, I hope Oyo State people will not make such mistake of voting in a man like Adelabu, because he has proved not to be anything worthy of being a governor, because his antecedent, especially at the Ministry of Power, is nothing to write home about. Adeshawa is angry. Okay, and this one says, my name is Damien from Bodija. I think Mr. President is a problem to this nation. He just returned the other day, and he doesn't even know what is happening in Nigeria. I was expecting him that when he returned, he would start asking questions why oil prices are going up again in Nigeria. But what do I know? Mr. President will soon travel again. He doesn't care about us. It's just moving up and down. This is not good enough for a country that claims to be the giant of Africa. It's not good enough. Okay, the last of the text message here this morning says, good morning, Mr. Speaker. Kudos to you for what you do every day. God bless you. I pray for more strength. Thank you. God bless you too. He said, my name is Lamileko from Iwo Road. Our president is not fit. National Assembly, not good enough. The governors, majority of them, self-centered. So what do we have? We don't have anything that is working. That is why the system will continue to collapse, and that is why we continue to be where we are. Nigeria is seriously in trouble, and Nigerians are in bigger trouble. God help this country. Thank you. These are the messages that you've sent to us this morning, and we appreciate all of your contribution. God bless you. Yeah, tomorrow again we'll come back. Yes, we'll come back again for the People's Assembly segment, where we look through some other important things bedeviling our nation. You know, this is what we do every day. We bring on important things, rocking our nation, and we look through them, and we allow you to make your point. Let's see, can I take one more last call? I want to take one more last call before I wrap up this morning. 0702-520-1007 and 0705-507-1007. Hello, you are the last caller for this morning. Hello. Hello, are you there? Hello, I can't hear you. Hello. Okay, that one is not connecting. Let's leave it like that this morning. We've said our own this morning. Let's begin to move out of the People's Assembly. Thank you, everyone that called in, all of the honorables. God bless you. One thing is certain, Nigeria can never remain like this, and will never remain like this forever. Nigeria will be good one day. But one day is when? That's the question. When will things happen to favor the masses? The people ruling us, the people leading us, was always in their thought about the masses that they are leading. Let's just think about all of these things. For Nigeria to be good is a duty for you and I, especially those who have been there to lead us. Meaning, we have serious job to do in 2027 concerning the election. Have you gotten your PVC? Get your PVC, get them ready, and make sure you're able to use them wisely. We said our own this morning. God bless Nigeria. Thank you so much. My name is Pretty. Let's have a breather. When we return, we get into this melody surprise segment of the show this morning. Mr. Fetuga just reminded me of this song. If I do my own, you do your own, everything will be fine. Mr. Governor, Mr. President, governors, ministers, senators, do your bit. This is Africa and China. Mr. President, good morning. Melody 100.7 FM.
for day for all night. One man wait if my gum on them go show him face for crime fighter. Rich man wait if money on my we now they see their face for crime fighter. Tell me something I don't know why. Rich man go they yalla koya. One man go they shout. Rich man go they yalla koya. One man go they shout. They gonna lead us well. Don't let this nation to fall inside well. Mr. President, lead us well. If you be governor, govern us well. If you be senator, senator well. If you be police, police well. Now they take bribe. They lead us well. Govern us well. If you be senator, senator well. If you be police, police well. Now they take bribe. Well, you know they, brother, transportation no day. And our road is not good oh. What about the NEPA people oh? No get light. Everybody just say Allah. Well not they now we want survive. Many youth ready for work but as work not they now we want survive. We will be giant of Africa but go get visa enter Ghana now yeah. My God, policeman go see white. He go tell you say I say that thing I read. Tell me something I do to they gonna lead us well. Don't let this nation to fall inside well. Mr. President, lead us well. If you be governor, govern us well. If you be senator, senator well. If you be police well. Now they take bribe. Lead us well. Govern us well. If you be senator, senator well. If you be police well. Now they take bribe. I like the way Punkanki say the name of the party. People destroying people now the name of the party. Election for my country now party. Wayo, arranging on me. People wait for them things till they live in pain. This not disgrace, I am so ashamed. We don't collect shop permit, collect trading permit, review permit. You see the bun shop, you want tell me say you don't know when them pay. Why you they make us they live in pain? Make gonna lead us well. Don't let this nation to fall inside well. Mr. President, lead us well. If you be governor, govern us well. If you be senator, senator well. Police well, now they take bribe. They lead us well, govern us well. If you be senator well. If you be police well, now they take bribe.
I love this station, Melody 100.7 FM.
Number one baller.
That's why it's stand attention. Lagos to Yaki, stacking up all these streets, making no vex for me, time in harmony. Lagos to Yaki, stacking up all these streets, making no vex for me, time in harmony.
Now the bag we go get, cause I know fit stress. How we run the game and we never out of breath. Money on my mind like there ain't nothing else. How we cook it up, they gon' say we a chef. No vex. See I'm ballin' like a full court press. I'm the one that you know one test. That you know one test.
Definitely something from Mercia alongside Jay, the number one baller, doing the bag. What's in the bag, I don't know, but you have to work hard to get your bag pumping and you know how it is, represent, right? If a bag want to make sense, you must work hard for it. What do you intend to have in your bag? I don't know, but you have to grab your goals today, go for them, and make sure you do not snooze so you don't lose, okay? It is the second day in the second month of the year 2026. Gradually, we're moving, and that's how it should be, that's how we represent. And what that tells you is that we have, today is the 33rd day of the year. 33rd day of the year. And meaning we have 332 days to go in the year 2026. So what you have to do, you have to be quick with it. Don't snooze so you don't lose. Don't joke. Go for whatever you have to do. Today internationally is known as the World Wetlands Day. World Wetlands Day, an environmentally related celebration and commemoration by the United Nations, which dates back to the year 1971 when several environmentalists gathered to reform, reaffirm, and protect their love for wetlands. So that's what today is always celebrated all over the world. World Wetlands Day is an international commemoration. And today also some people popped out of the labor room. If you're one of those who popped out of the labor room today, we wish you a happy birthday on behalf of everyone here. Melody 100.7 FM, we say happy birthday to you. Chine Frank, one of my interns way back in the day, happy birthday. He's a big boy now. Sylvia Patrick Olufemi, one of Nigerians in the United Kingdom now. Yeah, she used to be one of my junior colleagues in Lagos. Sylvia, happy birthday to you. I know you're listening to me online. Prince Mark L. Prince. Yes, one, we used to be the treasurer of my fans club when I was in the southeast. Prince Mark, happy birthday to you, Prince. Hope you guys are still keeping the finest activities going on in the southeast. Rasta Boy, yeah, it's your birthday today, a reggae icon in the east. Happy birthday. I've got Razy Kenna David, also an OAP like the finest. It's your birthday today as well. Happy birthday, Ikenna. George Udo, happy birthday to you. Kashfi Shedrack, happy birthday. Paul Michael, it's also your birthday today. Happy birthday, Michael. And I will not forget Ola Mrs. Salami. It's also your birthday today. Happy birthday, as well as David Ade Tomiwa. It's also your birthday today. Happy birthday. Let me also say happy married life to Tomiwa Olariwaju. Yeah, Tomiwa, walk down the aisle at the weekend. And when I'm talking about Tomiwa Olariwaju, she was with us as one of the presenters of Melody Kids at some time when Fifolua went to have a baby. So Tomiwa took charge. It was a wedding on Saturday. So all of us here, Melody 100.7 FM, we say happy married life Tomiwa Olariwaju. I don't know, what's the new name now, sir? The name will change now. I only saw her, she said she's now Mrs. A. What is A? Happy birthday, Tomiwa. Yes, God bless your new home. Your new venture is blessed. I will pray for you to achieve all of the greatness in your marriage. God bless you, Tomiwa Olariwaju. Happy married life. Let me begin to leave now so that Orelu can come for this beautiful Monday. I'll be back at 6 p.m. for the cruise show. That's how we do it every time, right? Twice a day, come on your radio, bringing you the vibes after vibe. Thank you so much. On behalf of the team here, Adenike Adesoye, Daniel Adeyemi, Bobola Igunfemi, Moses Olutayo. My name is Pretty. You call me the finest, the nature's finest. I pray for you to have a million reasons to thank God today after achieving all of the things you would achieve. God bless you. Here's a million reasons by J right here. Good morning. The finest is out, and I'll see you on the next one. Keep your head up, and I'm out.